Hi and welcome to this quick video about one of the new features I've introduced in Alpha 11 and which is also available in Alpha 10, and that's the ability to tweak the UV island margin distance, and you can do that by changing this number here. I'll show you why that's necessary, and then I'll go into a little bit of detail about what is going on. So I'm just going to select these three tiles and make them all 3D. Okay, and in Alpha 10 I rewrote the tile generation algorithm for all of the tiles to make things quicker, and this has surfaced a bug which is you find in Blender, and which I thought I'd managed to avoid in MakeTile, but turns out I haven't. So the bug is, you can see in this tile that so we've got the texture applied to all the sides and to the top, and the texture is wrapping nicely around the top. But if we look at this tile, then on this side, that side, and this side, you've got this gap in between the top and the side of the tile. So it just looks weird. And then on this tile, you've got the same problem here. Okay, so to get rid of these problems, I've introduced this little control, and what this allows you to do is to change the distance between the UV islands. I'll show you what that means in a minute, but basically you just need to change this number a very small amount. So I'm going to go from 0.01 to 0.012 for this tile, and press enter, and give it a second, and it's going to rerun the UV projection, and it gets rid of that glitch. On this one, I happen to know it's 0.013 will work. So again, just going to do that, and it will get rid of that glitch. And when you do this, you need to make sure that you've got the displace mesh after you've made it 3D selected. Okay, so those are now correct, and if I were to export random variants, it would, it would keep the UV margin at that. So all of the random variants of that particular tile would be exported correctly, and the same with these two. Right, so what's going on behind the scenes is I'm just going to bring up the UV editor, and I am going to find, it's probably going to be that one. Is it that one? No, it's not that one. I'm just going to find the correct image for this. Nope, not that one either. Sorry, not that one. Oh, no. Oh yes, it is that one. Sorry, it's because you've got the bottom bits which don't have a texture on, so they're supposed to be black. Right, okay. So if I go to this side, you can see what the UV islands are. Each of these sort of disconnected bits here, and each of these is a side of our tile. So that's going to be one of the top. So if I go there, and I go, oops, that's going to be the top, that's going to be the side, and it was this side which was glitching. So I'm just going to select these vertices here, and that's those vertices there. So if I select those vertices, right. Okay, so if I tab into object mode, this is what things are looking like when they're correct, and that's what the UV projection looks like. And you can see that the texture is being stretched out beyond the boundaries of our UV island, so everything blends together nicely. And if I change this back to its original number, which is 0.01, Blender's going to do the reprojection. And for its own weird reasons, it's going to decide that there should be a black band here. It's just something which Blender decides to do. I've got no idea why. It's something which you come across quite frequently when you're doing other types of modeling, not just when you're using MakeTile, and it is really annoying. So by changing this number, what you're doing is you're changing very slightly the distance between the islands, and Blender is then sort of reprojecting, rebaking the texture, and that solves this issue. Again, like I say, no idea why, but that's what's going on in the background. Okay, so hopefully that should fix any issues you're having with these corner tiles, and it might apply to some of the other tiles as well. But yeah, that option now exists, and I hope you find it useful. Okay, bye for now.